Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be showing you the final Phase 5 preparation tips. These are probably the most urgent things that you need to make sure that you have done for Thursday launch or / Tuesday launch, because it will kind of be available this Tuesday as well. You won't be able to raid until Thursday, but these changes will go live Tuesday for the phase, so it's very important. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the number one thing that you need to make sure you do, if you have not already done this, is to get your BWL attunement. Now, it is probably one of the most straightforward attunements there is, and very, very easy to do. You come to Rock Mountain, and you go here to Ubers, so Upper Blackrock Spire entrance, and then you go down this little hallway right here, and you are going to be looking for the Scar Shield Quartermaster. So you go down this hallway, and then the Scar Shield Quartermaster is right here. He shows that he's rare, but he spawns like every 5 minutes. You kill him, and you get a letter. I think it's like War Chief's orders or command or something. Then you right-click that letter to accept the quest, and then you have to go to the end of Ubers and click an orb right behind the last boss of Ubers in order to get your attunement. Then after you do all of that, you can then just simply run all the way here, and you will be able to click this orb of command in order to teleport to Blackwing Lair once it is available. So I will show you what that looks like. Even though it will not work, I am attuned and have done the quest. So we can click on this, and then it shows that. Normally there'll be a chat prompt that will let you teleport to Blackwing Lair. But that is it. Straightforward, nice, easy, simple way to get attuned to Blackwing Lair. Make sure you do it on all your characters, because as of now it does not require, there's no buy down account attunement or anything like that in the game. Then the next thing is tier 2 bracers are going to be 100 reels or 125 reels off of the reel vendor in Booty Bay. However, unfortunately, we can only get 100 reels right now, so I would highly recommend that you get 100 reels before Tuesday to make sure that you have your reels ready to go, and then you can just do a quick Skullaman Strathholm run and get the remaining 25 once they increase the cap in order to get your tier 2 bracers before Thursday. You could, in theory, do a world tour of dungeons Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday if you really want to, but that is a ton of work and time that it takes to do it, so I would just highly recommend that you pre-farm it now. It saves a little time. Even if you just do Skolo and Strath a bunch, you can get it really, really easily. But that is it for the tier 2 real bracers. You can get it from Booty Bay, as I mentioned. Then the next tip is PvP goes to rank 12. So there are a few things that you can do to sort of pre-farm your marks. You can make it to where you get 20 Warsong marks, 20 AB marks, and 20 AV marks, and you can sort of have them ready to go, and then you can go turn them in before you can turn them in on Tuesday after. I don't think the Stranglethorn Veil event is working still for PvP and some stuff that people were doing beforehand, so I just don't simply know if that is a thing. Most people don't really do the Stranglethorn Veil event because, as you can see, they are here at the Blackrock Mountain doing this event and PvPing, but there's no new world event. I don't think you can stockpile those tokens like a lot of people did to make their ranking go easier. It will just be simply do AV, come to the mountain, get a ton of honor. So these first couple weeks getting into BWL, the mountain is going to be crazy. So best of luck, and hope if you're on a PvP server like me, your faction is the dominant one that is controlling the mountain. Otherwise, it is going to be a fiesta, as you guys can see here in this footage. Then the final tip that I have for you guys is to review your Bistless and because there's going to be tons of choices and paths you can take, and it will be very important. So one of the biggest systems and newest, like, most interesting things that they've probably ever done is in Molten Core, they changed all the tier 1 set bonuses, and instead of just saying, oh, it's tier 2, those things are gone, months and months of work for 10 weeks of content is just gone. They're allowing you to have your tier 2 items with the stats on them, and those tier 2 items are going to be called Draconic and Core Forged. The Core Forged ones are the tier 2 items with those stats and name, but they will have the tier 1 set bonus, which will be very interesting, as well as they will have just normal Draconic, which is tier 2. However, the tier 2 stuff is a completely different set bonus from normal Classic WoW as well. So that allows for a ton of combinations with just tier 1 and 2 set bonuses for one. And another one, so like you could be going 6-2, you could be going 4-4, you could be going 6-2 the other way. There's just so much potential for this sets, and there could be some really cool combinations that emerge from classes. Another important thing to mention, aside from the Core Forge and Draconic, your tier 0.5 set like Mage, I think we might actually still use the Helm and Bracers from 0.5 because it gives a stupid amount of spell power, and you don't, like, you get more spell power and you don't really lose any stats. I'll have to obviously do some more testing with that, but that is another thing that could be available to you, as well as the PvP 2 set could be a part of your BIS as well. So you could end up, like, you have 4 to 5 sets to choose from. You have your 0.5, you have your ZG, you have your tier 1, you have your Core Forge, and you have your PvP set. So that is 5 gear sets that are all really good, and you can mix and match these a ton of different ways. So when you're going into BWL, you're going into ZG, I would highly recommend that you take a deep look at these BIS lists. And a big thing is, like, they could work differently for different scenarios. Like, you might want this for this and you want this for something else, and it could be really, really interesting. And it's had my theory crafting brain going crazy, especially with Mage, because there are so many, like, 2 sets that give you certain spell power. So you're out there sitting there seeing what damage, what gives you the most spell power, is that worth it, is this trade-off worth it? And it's been really fun to sort of calculate all that and see. But I'm more of a theory crafter myself, so, you know, if you don't really like that stuff, then obviously just look up a BIS list. And keep in mind, SOD is very new, so just because someone says this is BIS, essentially anyone could say this is your BIS list, go with this, you know. It's not hard to put all this gear together and say, oh, this will be BIS, go for this. And when in reality it could be wrong, because we've never really had the opportunity to use these gear, test it out. So do your best, try to find that and have a proper gear path, because it is going to get insane for Phase 5. But anyway, guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, anything you'd like to add, anything you think I missed, definitely drop it down below. I can't wait for Phase 5. It's going to be awesome. I'll do my usual everything that you can do right now video for Phase 5 launch on Tuesday when the servers come up, because there is going to be some fun things that we'll be able to do right now. And instead, unfortunately, there's just some raids, so there's not really going to be insane amount of new things that'll be available. I'll probably, you know, the real cap will go up, and maybe we'll find some goodies. The class weapon quests being available might be really fun as well. But anyway, I truly hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.